the Sonic mains is white. They don't want to use white.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just not white. It's like a snow gray.
Okay, so it's funny. So since we're talking about mains, so I main Jigglypuff in Ultimate.
Oh my god, you must hate me.
I practically hate everyone.
Right, that's true. That's
but
true.
I chose this life. But
You did. You love it.
If I had to choose an ult that Puff sucks looking at, Explorer hat.
It's who?
The Explorer hat.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
It's very underused, but
It
it's
is.
also just ugly looking.
I think it just doesn't suit her. She's there to make some noise.
Like, you have Sun Hat there, you have everything else, but back to this game here. Running it into game one.
Mega Man got his hat on, he's going, but unfortunately almost going to be coming off as we have a strong start on the side of Abe, already bucketing everything. This is how the matchup goes. Now, we are going to see this more often, as it's going to be a lot of damage, not a lot of knockback coming out of that bucket.
Yeah, and then the key here for Abe, especially against a player like MPG, he has to just, you know, take advantage of some of the range tools he has with these back airs, but you get a little too close to the fire, you might get burned.
Yes. That's it. I mean, it's really going to come down to the defensive play, where if you're going to be pressing buttons, that's not going to go too well. And I feel like there's certain matchups like that, where you see Snake and Game & Watch, same thing, where you're probably not using one grenade, but you have to play really great neutral and make great decisions on a defensive note. So MPG is going to have to make that kind of adjustment here, that we may not see a lot of pellets, but we are going to see a lot of great kind of placements and movement.
Absolutely. Both these players are kind of moving around here, and like you said earlier from the last set, the knowledge check for game one for both these players is looking pretty sharp. They're not really trying to bring out their best, but MPG almost taking them off the top.
Almost taking the flight back to the hometown, but not yet. The flight is delayed because you, sir, are catching the next flight out on the second stock, as Aim & Watch takes the first and takes an 18% while giving a little bit of a gift at the same time.
Yeah, Abe looking very solid here right now, just kind of taking advantage of how Game & Watch can get out of a lot of these, you know, situations, but MTG, great call out on the jump there, getting that back air.
Yes, and now we're back to a pretty even set. I mean, the way that this started out at first, we were talking about how MPG has to adapt, but hey, he's done it. We're now back in an even game, and is he going to run away with it? No, of course. We got Abe that's going to shut me up, and is just going to keep on racking this damage.
Yeah, right now he's going a little crazy right now, but the nairs are coming out.
That was almost the hammer. I think we both know the judgment was there. A little bit of a hesitation and a miss of what kind of height he wanted to jump in, but that's okay because he still got that percent.
Hey, if your character can rob you off the stock and you got one chance to make it happen, you might as well just pull the trigger.
Bro, it's Smash
Doesn't
Brothers.
hurt.
We're
Yeah,
gonna rob, man, okay? There's a reason why we got Rob in this game.
You want to play honest? No, I'm trying to win.
Honest? What's that? It's Smash. I love that. Up air into the recovery. Put in that trampoline, have some sausages. Beautiful celebration of Genesis X, and is going to unfortunately get heated up. Cooked. Not going to be able to take that stock. Edge guard, though. Mega Man, this is where he's strong.
Yep, nice, great up B right there. Very invincible move coming out. Now, MPG in a situation. He kind of has to make sure he gets the right tool, but it doesn't matter because Abe's going to catch him with the back air.
Yeah, Abe has such an amazing, I think, knowledge on how Mega Man is going to be recovering, understanding that Mega Man has to recover in a very vertical approach. He has to go upwards or to the side, especially if he does not have that jump. He's not going to be able to do these B reverses in the way that he wants to, especially from off stage. I don't know where you're going to go. And that air dodge is not friendly. He is going nowhere. He's quite the heavy robot.
Big guy. He takes a lot of damage too. Very heavy weight. Not a lot of people see it. But he's taking a lot of these hits, but these hits are just kind of in favor of Abe each and every time he gets any kind of percentage right now.
Oh my gosh!
And even the Crash Bomber is such, like, it's such a reverse Uno card. It's like,
literally,
you can stick me with that all you want, but I can just take the bucket. I'm totally fine with that.
And I love, like, I wish someone could clip that and show, but once he used the bucket to fill it all up, he was invincible afterwards. So I saw that MPG wanted to actually react and hit him after, but he wasn't able to, and actually almost nearly lost the game because of that. So hopefully he can keep that in the back of his mind, because we know Abe's going to use that once again.
Yeah, right now he's like playing a little more patient here, understanding that he is at a very critical percentage, but Abe is on the ready, looking to get up and get MPG lacking quite a little bit here. These Leaf Shields are going to try and maybe play a little more of a defensive game.
Oh, wow. Key to the tornado. Which one's better? Next time there's a tornado, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind. Natural disasters are no match for Game & Watch.
Absolutely, especially when you're paperweight, okay? You're going to fly all through, but you're still going to come out without a scratch, as it is showing for the case of Abe. But the fight from MPG and his tornado is building up this strong hurricane here. It's going higher. I'm getting a little nervous because that up tilt is going to kill soon.
You better watch out right now. MPG's got a couple tricks.
Bye.
Oh, but
Never mind.
No, keeps himself on the stage. Oh, gets down.
I'm nervous.
Oh my goodness, they're just kind of throwing haymakers at each other. Big hits after big hits. But who's going to take the game-winning hit?
And that's really what comes down to it. People don't remember how the set goes. They remember the score, okay? That's the one that people are gonna know at the end of the day. Up there, not gonna be able to do it. Of course, these little hits that are coming in from Abe, but he can't find any kind of hit that is gonna go. And if we're gonna go down to which character is having the most advantage in this situation, it is Mega Man. What a recovery!
Oh, wow, and almost got the reversal too on the down air. Couldn't quite hit the mark there. Game & Watch recovery just too quick.
Okay,
It's gonna come down to one more hit.
Up. Oh my God, you're fat.
Big guy, big weights. Oh!
That cancel was gorgeous, using the gear to stall out and get rid of that animation so that Mega Man could escape from that fate.
I sense a Mega Man back air very soon.
It's coming. It's coming. We both know it's coming. The question is who's going to back air first.
Oh, yeah, trying to catch him a little lacking right there with the gear.
Oh,
but he gets grabbed. Is that going to do it?
Bro, did you see the stock icon?
What? Watching a Game & Watch kill throw is unheard of. 200%.
I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime of Smash Brothers, but I've never seen the stock icon, as a KO that close up to the camera before. That was some Looney Tunes, Nintendo Super Smash Brothers Ultimate exclusivity right there. You're not going to find that anywhere else but here at Genesis X.
And Abe very close to almost giving up such a huge lead, but able to stay composed. Now the real test is, can you handle it again? Running it back on PS2 here for Game 2.
At this point, we might as well just get rid of our rule set and just only do the PS2. We'll buff a few characters, sure, but honestly,
I think, yeah, it's funny because, PS2 being the quote-unquote neutral stage, but also being one of the more bigger stages on our stage list. Kind of funny.
It is.
Makes you wonder.
It really does, honestly, and it kind of gives me hope for the next game. A little bit of a misinput. If you are a pro controller player, I already know what that feels like. Unfortunately, you have the D-pad that is very close to the analog, so sometimes your finger slips and you get that. But I will make sure that this man is using a pro controller when we get on those webcams. Let's see if my assumption is right. Either way, it is going to be a call out on the side of MPG. Going to use that to his advantage. Kind of take here Abe for a ride off the ground and make sure that he doesn't come back.
Yeah, right now, Abe is just kind of, feeling the... Yeah, Taunt Get Bodied is a true combo, but he didn't mean it, He immediately apologized. He's like, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so
it was
sorry.
really a misinput. These pro controllers, man, they're
Please, allow me to live. But, hey,
Have a chair.
Oh, okay, trying to get on the back. Oh, that air dodge just barely missing ledge, and MPG down and out early on.
Man, we were serious when we mentioned that Mega Man really doesn't go anywhere after that air dodge. But no matter, we're used to being the heavy faller because the climb to the top is so much greater, as the percentage are basically even, but climbing quickly on the side of MPG. The rebuttal, though, and let's see if we can get a punish here. Yes, going up for a ride.
Nice. Big little down air right there. Kind of get off me tool. Doing a pretty good job. Abe, despite all things happening early on in this game, he's still composed and still keeping this lead. But MPG is really quick with this movement. You better be very careful about how you hold that DI.
Especially when it comes down to the Mega Man's tornado, right? I mean, you think that's not going to kill you, but if you jump or hold up, you are out of there. Got to be really, really careful. Oh, not a cross-up!
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, we ain't got cross-ups in this game. Don't forget, guys, okay? It happens sometimes,
we can mix
but
you
it's
up
never
a little bit. Yeah, we can mix you up a little bit here. We heard about those RARs. We got mix-ups, too.
Yep, we got that.
Got all that full package, full incentive, ship it.
Yeah, we paid for that, $5.99, okay? Not the characters, but
postage stamp,
There it is, lady.
Inflation's a real thing.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, back on the stage. I love it every time he uses the bucket, but at the most unexpected times. You think that sometimes he's going to use it, and I've noticed that Abe is just not using it at certain moments you really think.
Yeah, right now he's trying to kind of catch him off guard, too, with these random up airs, trying to see if he would jump. But right now, Abe is still kind of just holding his ground, getting a lot of damage off of this Up B into a couple of up airs.
Damage is nice, but Mars Bars, I'm getting a little nervous because we're at this same situation as we were in the last game, only on the second stock. This should, oh my god! Yeah, I'm buying a bucket. After this, I'm going out and buying a bucket. Next time there is a hurricane, because I'm learning a lot. That and a key, remind me.
I just find it so hilarious that you can simply just counter the tornado, and it just goes downward, and it actually becomes a spike move.
It's great!
It's so funny.
I love the way it works, and even the reflector on the bucket, right? You don't actually realize that, oh yeah, it's actually a reflector. It's not there to also bucket options.
Yeah. And now Abe, racking up the bucket. Speaking of which, he's kind of almost fully charging it up. All it takes is maybe one more of those pellets, and there it is.
Yes.
Full bucket.
Okay, now again, we're not going to see much knockback when it does come out, but we are going to see a lot of damage, though it is pellets, so I'm not quite sure how much it would do in this case, but we'll find out in just a minute if my man can even get back to the stage. Okay, he's in set. Now, I know that a down throw is... Oh, there it is.
Bucket.
We're back.
Let it rip. Get some percentage there. Pretty good. And now Abe is actually taking charge right here. Center stage, keeping MPG off the stage. But the reversal, here comes the Crash Bomber. I'm expecting stray back airs, but nonetheless, both these players are looking to end this game now. The tensions are rising. You can cut it with a pair of scissors.
Hold on to the ledge. My man trying to get back. Dash attacks through. Sometimes you got to bust through that door as he grabs himself another chance here. And I feel like these back airs are making me a little nervous because they're really unsafe. That up smash in the right time, just the wrong position. Unfortunately, not going to grab it. Ah, retreat. I love that.
I love that.
No, I don't. I lied.
Do you love it?
I don't. I don't at all. You know, I love the idea because I think that it's so important to know when you're at disadvantage, your shield is low. Hey, I got to get out of here.
Exactly.
But the best place to be in that situation would have been that ledge, just to chill a little bit longer. My man clicked so fast to get back on that stage that he didn't realize that he lost his room. He had nothing to breathe, and that fair, it definitely was going to be covering a lot of space and was going to cover that second game here for MPG as we go on to a game 3.
Yeah, right now MPG probably pondering maybe a potential stage counter pick, actually.
Oh, true. We're not going back. We do have modified DSR, I believe.
Yeah, I think, you know, we might try a different stage. Let's see how it goes here. Abe thinking about what can happen. MPG full control of where he wants to go. It's only a matter of time. We don't want, I mean, PS2 might be an option, but at the same time, come on, let's see a counter stage.
Yes.
Let's see something.
Okay. Oh, Yoshi's Island. I'm down. I'm down, gentlemen.
PS1?
Hey, own it?
Own it? No?
Melee of 2003, I am 100% down. Jungle Japes as well. Nah. Been great for our mix-up.
Jump scare.
Jump scare. It was a little bit. Chat losing the mind. Oop.
Okay, there we go.
Bash. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I think Game & Watch does exceptionally here. I think just with that platform too, able to get under, just zone out a little bit, put out a little bit of some up airs too, just shark underneath that platform.
Yes.
I think it adds a lot more stress here on the side of MPG. It's going to be a lot for him to really get those pellets going, as we're already seeing in the opening how that top platform allowed Abe to get over the situation and was just able to get to where he needed to.
And I do like these type of stages like Smashville and Hollow Bastion. You do have a big platform in the middle, because it almost feels like taking center stage almost feels like a gladiator fight. You have to reclaim King of the Hill, and you just want to, you know, keep your advantage state looking very superb.
Jeez!
And that use of the bucket, very good there. I see that tornado coming down, hitting MPG almost in a spike. And now Abe, once again, kind of holding this lead.
It also makes me realize how fast it comes out, that bucket, right? Because you're supposed to be able to be in there and just kind of take that knockback.
Yeah.
But because there's no hit stun, you're actually able to put something out. So it's a really great idea for Abe to be able to use that against them and send that tornado downwards. Almost a tech chase situation, but great tech on the side of MPG, because Game & Watch at the end of the day is very slow.
Yeah, nothing super committal right now. Both players just trying to respect each other right now. They don't want to get overextended, or else you will you will find yourself on the top of the stage looking for an early kill shenanigan.
The actual definition of flying high. That was, put that as a picture when you are trying to find it. I love that wait, MPG with the back air after seeing that we were going to get ourselves a recovery option, right? I mean, when I think that MPG is starting to get the idea of, hey, whenever Game & Watch is in disadvantage, he's up-being. So I'm going to try waiting for it and hit after the recovery option.
And right now, there's so many opportunities.
Hey, yo!
So many opportunities for Abe to get this kill, but right now, MPG making it even more difficult than it needs to be right now.
Go. Okay, yes, the confirmed. That was such an unsafe down air, and that was the opportunity needed for MPG to take here to the second stock, but not too far off. I mean, 156 makes me nervous.
A little bit. You know, any moment, Mega Man can just blow up, but we have seen Mega Man live to 200 in this set alone, so maybe he's still got a few more hits in him before we finally have to close the curtains on that first stock.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it'd be great if he can get some extra credit, because I don't think that we've seen MPG in the actual lead yet during this entire set. So it would be amazing for him to just to get a little bit more than that 7%, but I like that he's taking it slow. He doesn't have to rush it in at the end of the day now. This is what makes the dark side of the negative impacts that Game & Watch does have on him as a character, right? The fact is he can't really approach, so he has to do it. What an amazing tech, by the way.
That was great tech. I'm glad that it was still techable even at 191.
Yeah, seriously. That just shows that all of Game & Watch's options are quite weird, but they're not very strong unless you're getting hit by that hard back air or that dash attack or an actual smash attack.
And the kids back home might call it quirky.
Yeah.
they're cool moves. They do everything for you, but do they get the kill? Well,
that one did.
That back air.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You gave him that puzzle piece, but that gear coming into play once again. I like that he's going deep. MPG feeling a little bit better, and I love that he got that confidence within that 71% already stored as that extra credit. But here comes the Game & Watch, yo.
This is exactly the stage choice. Oh, but immediately gets reversal with some up airs, and now that was looking kind of scary for MPG. It was looking like he was going to get taken for a joyride, but luckily he's quick on the options.
Yeah, this guy definitely loves a good storm and definitely likes a great amusement park, as we do say. Oh, I thought we were going to see a judgment, but it looked like it was just outside of that percent thanks to that touch of rage. What, not going to be a trade that he wanted. It looked like it like double traded a little bit, kind of a last second sticky.
Getting a little ooh-weed on it. Right?
Yeah.
Here we go, get the center stage here.
There it
MPG finally getting the kill here, and all of a sudden, this is looking like the set for MPG to take. Is Abe going to be able to somehow bring this back here? The counter pick is still very much in his favor. He just has to make sure he doesn't get hit by a lot of these stray up airs. It's giving MPG a lot of time to rethink and recalculate where he needs to hit him next.
Absolutely, and I think that what he's doing so well too is slowing the game down. MPG the entire time has now had a different momentum as to how he's going to approach a situation and show off just how talented this player is, using the limitations surpassed of this potential. But let me tell you about a good barbecue, man, because it is roasty again.
You're getting sizzled right now, and it's a last stock situation, and Mega Man is looking like he can make this comeback happen. However, it's going to come down to hopefully not a timeout, because we are 2 minutes down and both these players don't look like they're ready to give it all they got just yet. They're looking for the final blow.
Unfortunately, this is a slow-paced matchup. I think we've all acknowledged it. Everyone in the chat, if you have not yet, then now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know, because this might go down to that time, although these characters may take their time, but they do have explosive options. So something could happen on the side of Abe, as I see some panic options coming in, but great patience when you needed it. Not going to get the bucket of that extra damage, but we have to consider the fact that judgment is always a possibility, and that extra damage is so quick to get!
Oh, he really wanted the judgment! Doesn't get the number correctly, he only gets a 2.
You know, 2's my favorite number, so I'm all right with that. I think that was a great call-out to me, and I'll appreciate it.
All it takes is a gear fair, maybe even a gear back air. It's going to see if MPG can clean this mess up. Got the recovery. Is he going to get the call-out? Not going to quite do it.
Oh my gosh!
But he dares into the blast, and just like that, MPG survives the Game & Watch.
That was such an intense decision to make. You understood at the very last minute. That just shows how knowledgeable you are of this game, because you were able to calculate that, hey, I'm getting the Game & Watch to recover. I can't punish it the way I've used to, so why don't I punish it when he lands? Because we've seen the key over and over and over, and he said, you're going on the other side because you're trying to get away from me. I got this long-range attack,